Yeah, I didn't have a lot of interactions with them, but they definitely kept in touch a little bit.
So, so did this pick kind of come as a surprise to you? I guess most picks are, but are you surprised it was Philadelphia that selected you?
Like you say, it was surprising if anybody was going to call me. So I'm just blessed with the opportunity that's ahead of me right now.
We're gonna go to John and then to Dave.
Hey, congrats on getting selected. You have a lot of experience in college at both spots on outside corner.
We're losing you,
Look
John,
like
so
where do you?
we're gonna jump over to Dave and then we'll go back to John.
All right.
Can you hear me okay? I'm good.
Yes, I can.
Okay, thanks. Just wondering what you're most proud of in your skill set and what you've done in your college career.
I'll say just making it this far. I had a lot of trials and tribulations that was ahead of me, and I had to overcome a lot of things to be where I'm at right now. So I'm just blessed with the opportunity.
We're gonna go back to Ed.
Mac, how much do you know about the Eagles? Any
I
personnel
know,
or anything like that?
yes, I know a lot about the Eagles. Yeah, man, we won the Super Bowl last year, and I'm definitely hoping that we can, try to run it back this year. But as far as just knowing the knowledge of it, I have a great understanding of the what the culture is here, and just the style of play.
We'll go to John here and then we'll go to Brooks.
Hey, you got me this time, hopefully. I just wanted to ask you about your ability to play outside and inside. Are you comfortable? I know you played a lot outside, but teams have looked at you in the slot a lot. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes, sir. I feel like I'm a versatile player, so whatever fits the team and whatever the team needs me to play, I'll be there for them. I love my teammates and I love the coaching staff here at the Eagles. So whatever they need me to do, I'll definitely make sure I'll be there and be willing to do whatever it takes.
We'll end with Brooks here unless we have any other questions.
Hey, to follow up on that, I mean, getting a chance to compete inside and outside at the Senior Bowl, what did you take away from that experience? And did you, uh, yeah, just what did you take away from that experience?
I took away a lot. Definitely competing at the highest level. I would definitely say one thing is one of the best things that I like to do. I love to compete at the highest level, and there was a lot of great guys at the Senior Bowl. Jim Nagy made sure that he brought a lot of great cats out there. Future first rounders, second rounders, third rounders, whatever it was. Just being blessed to be able to get picked. So a lot of great cats out there. I learned a lot, just from the knowledge of the NFL coaches that coached us there. So, I just took everything for what it was. I made sure I didn't look too high and I didn't look too low.
We'll go back to Ed here.
Yeah, hey Mac, I'm just curious. You played with your brother, I think, at UAB at one point, and you were co-captains there. So first, how was it? What was it like playing with your brother? And were you a co-captain at Central Florida?
I wasn't a co-captain at Central Florida, but I played a huge role in the defensive back group. I was one of the leaders back there. Made sure I got everything needed, like everyone needed. I made sure when it was time for meetings or anything, or make sure nobody was late or nothing like that. But I definitely say being with my brother was one of the best experience I ever had. Just having that sidekick on the side of you, knowing that one day everything's going to be okay, and at the end of the day, he's your brother. At the end of the day, so just having that brother bond, I felt like I don't know, I felt real amazing. I felt just I really I couldn't explain the feeling at first, but once the time goes by and once he's had left me, I got a little sort of my feelings, just because he's my older brother and I always gonna have love for him, but it didn't go as he wanted to, but we're making sure we keep pushing, we always uh, we always waiting for the next call.
What's he doing now? Fish. What's Fish doing now?
He's working at a construction site.
Thanks.
He's still training though.
We're gonna jump back to Brooks.
Yeah, I'm just I'm curious from your time at UAB transferring to UCF, what was kind of prompted that move, and what did you take away from both experiences and as you developed as a player?
Um, I felt that I wanted to better my competition while I was at UAB. I feel like the Conference USA level, it was up to par, but I feel like I was competing at a higher level than that. When I had my exit meeting with my head coach, we talked about things like that. We talked about just me improving all the time and me just getting better every single day. And he felt as the need is just like me. So I made the decision to enter the portal, and he was all with it. I still have love for the coaches to this day. I still talk to Coach Trent, and I still talk to a lot of staff members there. Um, it's all one love, and I still have love for every single one of them, like I was saying. But I decided to enter the transfer portal. UCF was the first school to reach out to me, so I fell in love with the culture there. I was on my official visit. They made me feel loved. They didn't sugarcoat anything with me. They told me that if I just kept my head down and just kept working, that I was going to be who I wanted to be one day, and I just trusted the process.
We'll finish with Dave here.
Mac, you mentioned a couple of times like playing to a level of competition and wanting to compete with the best. Has that always been a part of your DNA? And if so, where do you think that comes from?
Definitely, it's always been part of my DNA. I played receiver all my life growing up until my 11th grade year of high school. So I feel that when I was at receiver, I always wanted to compete with the best DB. So now that I done switched roles, I always wanted to compete with the best receiver. So, and I feel like it has, I say a little bit of it comes from my high school coach, Khadijah Marcus. He's coached guys like me, Devin Witherspoon and Martin Emerson. He just instilled that grit into us, from day one workouts to the last game of the season for everybody. He just made sure that if anything went down, we always know hard work and dedication. That was the main goal. If you wanted anything in life, it was gonna be about hard work. Nothing was given to us.
Thanks so much, Mac. Congrats
Thanks, man.
again, and thank you for taking the time today.
I appreciate that one. Thank you.